Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Mr. Doctor Who 2013 Doctor Who DVD review. Today we are going to be looking at Doctor Who Survival, also requested by Jack Hyde, who requested my previous review and brought me upon my misery with Time and Arani. So, thank you very much, Jack Hyde, for requesting me to review a good one after that train wreck that you requested. If you want to check out his channel, link will be in the description below. And if you want to request a DVD review yourself, I shall post a link in the description below to my Doctor Who DVD collection update as of July 2014. So, without further ado, let's get on with this. So, on the front here we have BBC DVD Doctor Who Survival. Then on the front cover we just have the Doctor there, sort of possessed or going insane or something like that, with the Rock about to, that's last final scene, famous final scene where he's about to kill the Master. This is the last review I'm going to record today because my camera's on the battery. We have background there, orange background, Ace to the left and the animal there in the background. It's from the Sylvester McCoy years 1987 to 89, it's rated PG. Now, just fun fact, now this is, I believe this is the first classic story to get a 2-disc release. It's the only classic release that doesn't say 2 discs anywhere on the front cover. So, if you were just buying this as a blind buy, it'd be a surprise that there were 2 discs inside. So yeah, on the spine we got the usual thing, you know, Doctor Who Survival, blah blah blah, BBC to entertain, all that good stuff. Then on the back, actually no, this isn't the first 2-disc release because this was 2007, so they released Genesis of the Daleks before this, but still, doesn't say 2 discs on the front and Genesis of the Daleks does? Makes no sense. So, pictures here, we got the Doctor there, the Master, some people have forgotten, I think that's the survival team, and forgotten his name now. He's a possessed guy. Anyway. Doctor Who Survival, starring Sylvester McCoy by Rona Munro. The Doctor takes Ace back to her hometown of Perivale, only to find out that something is very, very wrong. Many of Ace's old friends and neighbours have disappeared, whilst domestic pets have become victims of unseen killers. Will the hunter become the hunted when only the fittest survive? Special features have got commentary by Sylvester McCoy, the Doctor, Sophie Aldred, Ace, and Andrew Cartmel, script editor. Excuse me. Fan commentary by the winners of a recent Doctor Who magazine competition, episode 3 only. Excuse me. Cat Flap, a 2-part documentary covering the making of Survival. Deleted and extended scenes, outtakes, continuities, photo gallery, isolated score, radio times listings, programme, subtitle production notes, endgame documentary delving into why Doctor Who was cancelled at the end of season 26 and what might have been in store if Doctor and Ace had continued into what might have been in store for the Doctor and Ace if the series had continued into season 27. Search Out Science, the school's programme featuring the Doctor with Ace, Doctor and Ace with Stephen Johnson and K9. Little Girl, Lost a retrospective look back at the development of Sophie Aldred's character Ace. Destiny of the Doctors, Anthony Ainley's last appearance as the Master in these links from the 1997 computer game. The story was originally broadcast on BBC One between 22nd of November and 6th of December 1989. Produced by John Nathan Turner, directed by Alan Waring. Incidental music composed by Dominic Glynn. And cover by Lee Binding. And information no one cares about inside that. So yes, inside we do indeed have a 2-disc set. So, we've got production notes here. Chapter selection, it's a 3-part story. Inside information on people who do commentary and special features. Now, you'd think this was a Region 1 release because, well, there's Disc 1 right there, and Disc 2. Now, you'd think this was a Region 1 release or something, because this is the only classic release where both DVD covers are exactly the same. Except for maybe the colour is a little brighter on disc 1, but in this case scenario. But other than that, they're practically the exact same. Look. They both have the Doctor being possessed. Not like future release, not even like Genesis of the Daleks from the year before, where both discs had an invasion, even which also came out the year before, where both discs has different disc art. Honestly, it's lazy. Lazy. I don't know, but still, it's pretty hilarious to see the Doctor like that anyway. So I'm gonna get through this quick because my camera's battery is dying. So, what do I think of Survival? This is a great end to the classic series of Doctor Who. I consider this to be the second best story of season 26, which had 3 good stories and 1 overrated and bad one. Well, Curse of Fenric wasn't bad, but it's overrated. But a really strong season, strong last season there for Doctor Who, and Survival was a brilliant way to end the classic series, although it would have been nicer going to season 27 and say farewell to Ace before finally. Then we could have had something that could have led into the show's cancellation, and sort of led into the TV movie there. But yeah, so it's got a really strong story. Unfortunately, I've forgotten the name of the person who wrote this, but this was their only script for Doctor Who, I believe, which is unfortunate because, hang on, let's see, I believe it was written by a woman. Yeah, Rona Munro is a great writer in terms of Doctor Who. He or she, I don't know which gender it is, but they really get Doctor Who, and they should really come back to write another if they get a chance in the new series. Although the one writer that I would really like to see to return to write a Dalek story at some point in the new series is Ben Aronovich. Moffat, please get him back to do a Dalek story for Series 9. But, yeah. So, that's going to be that for now, guys. This is Mr. Doctor Who fan. No, I'm not going to wrap things up just yet. There's still no I need to talk about. But Ace's character is really, really well written in this. Just the idea of having her almost become an animal is really, really good in my opinion. And you know what? Survival of the fittest, that's all I can really say. The stakes are really high in this story. So, yeah, it's a great story. I'd give it probably a 9 out of 10. It's fantastic. Maybe a 10. I didn't find anything wrong with it, really, to be honest. It's one of Sylvester McCoy's best. It's him at his finest, and Sophie Aldred gives a fantastic performance as Ace, and just about everything about the story really is brilliant. So that's going to be that for now. This is Mr. Doctor Who Fan 13 saying word out. This is, I'd say this DVD gets a 10 out of 10 because of the special features as well. But if you're looking to start out your classic series with a really good one, I do recommend Survival. And it's the last story of the classic series as well, so maybe you can see how it sort of led into the movie and, the fast-paced stuff of New Who and stuff like that. So, yep. Great end to the classic series, so I'd recommend picking this up if you're looking to start out with your collection with the cracking stories. It's a really, really good one of the best, actually. So, that's Mr. Doctor Who Fan 13 saying word out for now. And next time I'm going to be reviewing The Seeds of Doom, which was requested by the TWM123. So this is Mr. Doctor Who Fan 13 saying word out.